Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Hola a todos, konnichiwa. Well, today I will talk about the part 2 of the Honkai Star Rail, the 2.5 version. I will talk about banner of LINGSHA and TOPAZ, and all the 4 stars that will come with the banner. So nothing more to say, let's go with the video. Okay, the first banner. We have here LINGSHA, the new 5-star, and a healer character. I think will be the best healer of the game, surpassing Huo for her mechanic, but I will talk about her right now. In this banner also we have Misha, Ginaifen, Natasha. Okay, first I will talk about LINGSHA. LINGSHA, like I said, will be probably the best healer of the game, because she has the mechanic of follow-up attack and the safe opportunity skill, more or less. What does that mean? That means that when you are at low HP, LINGSHA will activate her follow-up instant and will heal you. So it's like a second opportunity. And then I think need to pass some turns for activate it again. So it's not only one time, you can do it more than one. Also, I think she will replace Gallagher, because her damage will be higher in my opinion for her mechanic, because she will hit more times than Gallagher, and then she will do more damage. Also, I think that her base damage is also higher, because like I said, she attacked multiple times. I don't know if she will replace Gallagher in Acheron team, because I don't know if her ultimate applies to the Acheron passive. Is that a yes? Then Gallagher is a power creeper in all the teams, because LINGSHA will go super good with Firefly, the main team of Gallagher, with Fei Xiao. I use Gallagher with Fei Xiao, so now I will use LINGSHA for the follow-up. Like that, Fei Xiao will attack more times and will do more damage. And with Firefly, she will do more damage because she hits more harder than Gallagher, and she hits more times, so the damage will be very good with LINGSHA in the team of Firefly too. I need to deter like always in the game, but 80%, well, 90% LINGSHA will be stronger than Gallagher in damage output. Also in Acheron, like I said, I will need to test it, because I don't know if the ultimate of LINGSHA will work with Acheron. If that's a yes, also you can replace Gallagher in that team too. So that's LINGSHA. Okay, let's talk about in what situations do you want LINGSHA. I have a Gallagher E6 with all the dupers, well built. It's very good character, but I will pull for LINGSHA and without dupers, with E0. And if I have luck, I will go for the Lycon too. Why? Because like I said, I think that she will do more damage, and you can, how to say it, and then you can upgrade your teams to the next level, in my opinion. She will heal more than Gallagher, because she heals multiple times. With her skill, with her ultimate, and with her follow-up, she heals. Gallagher only heals with the skill and with the ultimate, with the attack. And the passive. But the passive, it works if you have speed. If you don't have speed, you will not heal your team. So, LINGSHA is worth it? In my case, yes. I have the node gems for pull, so I will do it. If you are free to play and you don't have too much gems, and you have Gallagher E6 well built, you don't need LINGSHA. I think it's not a super power creep, but it's a power creep, so you are fine with Gallagher. But if you don't have Gallagher, for me LINGSHA will be a must pull if you have Fei Xiao or if you have Firefly, because she will do a lot of work in that teams. And if you have Acheron, if, like I said, the ultimate works with that passive, she can work too. So probably the only team that you don't need LINGSHA is the dot team, because Huo buff attack and LINGSHA don't buff attack. So in that team, Huo is better, but in all the other teams, you can put LINGSHA. Well, maybe with Jinliu and Inhibitor and all of the old teams, hypercarry teams, probably Huo is also better for the buff of attack. But in the new teams, the break teams, the Acheron team, the follow-up team, LINGSHA is better than all the other suppos, in my opinion. Well, I don't know if in the follow-up Aventurin maybe is in the same level. I don't have him, so I can't compare. But I think they will be on the same level more or less. What else? When to pull for LINGSHA. Like I said, if you don't have Gallagher, LINGSHA is a very good option. If you don't have Hugo, LINGSHA is a very good option. As a healer, I only talk now as a healer. Without the follow-up attack, without the auto-heal, without nothing of that. As a healer, LINGSHA will save your ass multiple times, probably. For the new players, like I said, it's worth it, in my opinion. If you don't have any 5-star healer, if you don't have Hugo, if you don't have Aventurin, if you don't have Fushuan, LINGSHA. For me, probably it's a very good option. If you are a veteran, like I said, you don't need LINGSHA, but it's upgrade to your teams. So it's only for that. LINGSHA, well, maybe with Feixiao, you will see the difference between Gallagher and LINGSHA for the ultimate of Feixiao and all that. But in 5-player team, you will see the difference of damage, but I think will not be very, very significant. I mean, my Gallagher does more or less 200 of damage with that team. LINGSHA maybe will do 300, I don't know, 400. But Gallagher hits very hard with all the dupes. So as a veteran, you don't need LINGSHA, but if you want, you can pull with a problem. It's worth it. Let's talk about now TOPAZ. TOPAZ is the other banner that we will have in this part of the 2.5. TOPAZ was one of the first units of the game. I think she came out in the 1.4, if I'm not wrong, with Jinliu. And right now you can use her with Feixiao. Probably will be very, very good with Feixiao. I don't have her, so I can test it. I wanted to pull for her, but I had very bad luck with Feixiao. I lost my 50-50, and I went to hard PT twice. And I also went to hard PT with the icon. So I spent a lot of jades. I don't know if I will pull for her, probably not. But if you have Feixiao, it's worth it. If you play with Ratio, it's worth it. If you play with... I don't know if Jade count Nambi as an attack of TOPAZ. If that's a yes, it works with Jade. I don't know, you can play with Aventurin too, so you have different options. It's very good. TOPAZ is a very good character that you can play it in the meta team that right now we have Feixiao. In what situation you want to pull for TOPAZ? If you're a new player, I probably will pull for her only if I have Feixiao. If I don't have Feixiao, as a new player, I will skip TOPAZ probably. Because as hyper carry can work, of course, but it's not her best role. She's like a sub DPS of a stronger team. The follow-up attack, for example. Or a sub DPS for Ratio, something like that. She can work as hyper carry, but it's not the same. And out of that, I don't see any more potential for TOPAZ. As a veteran, if you want to upgrade a follow-up team, you can pull for her without problem. If you want to change Mose or March for TOPAZ in the follow-up team, you can do it. If you want to play with Ratio, you can pull for TOPAZ, so you have different options in that case. For me, it's more necessary. It's more must pull LINGSHA than TOPAZ, in my opinion. But maybe TOPAZ will do more difference between characters than LINGSHA with Gallagher E6. Okay, now let's talk about the 4-stars. Misha. Misha is a destruction character of Ice. It's a not bad DPS, a hyper carry. But if you have Jinliu, Misha, is useless. I mean, he is not better than Jinliu. He can perform very well, but is not the same level. I mean, you can compare a 4-star with a 5-star. But if you don't have any DPS of Ice, it's a good option. Like I said, he can work as hyper carry. You can complete, I think, all the content with Misha without problem. But it's not the same that if you have Jinliu in your team. So it's worth it. If you don't have Yulu, yes. As a DPS of fights, you can play with it. But it's not a must-have. Ginaifen. Ginaifen, nowadays, if you're a new player, will be useful. If you're a veteran, you don't need her because you have already Yao Q that was in the last version. For Acheron team, and for that team right now, if you have Kafka and Black Swan, you put Robin there, or Ruamei, with Huo, for example, and that's it. You don't need Ginaifen for nothing. If you don't have Black Swan, or if you don't have Kafka, and you want to play dodge, Ginaifen is a good option, if you don't have anything else. But that's for the new players. If you're a veteran, you will have something of dodge, for sure. So Ginaifen nowadays is not a very good option. What else? Natasha. Natasha is the worst healer of the game. You will get her for free if you are a new player, so you don't need to pull for Natasha. The dupers, they are not worth it. I mean, of course, she will be better, but it's not a super change, so it's useless. Natasha right now is useless. Probably she will be always the worst healer of the game. And that's it. That's what we will get in the second part of the 2.5. I hope this video will be useful for you. You can tell me in the comments if you have any doubts about to pull or not to pull. Like always, you need to remember the rules for pull, my rules. First of all, you need to like the aesthetic of the character. If you like the character, you can pull. Next, the needs of the character. If you need her or him for something in your account, that's a good reason to pull. If you don't need the character and you don't like the aesthetic, you don't need to pull for nothing. So that's the rule. First, like, because if you don't like a character, I know that maybe it's meta, but if you don't like it, you play for enjoy. I mean, enjoy your time, enjoy playing the game. If you don't like the character that you are using, you will not enjoy it the same as if you will like the character. So first of all, you need to like the character, and the second rule is if you need the character or not in your account. And that's it. That's all my rules. And nothing more. Like always, thank you for joining me, and I will see you in the next videos. Bye bye.